What's up, y'all? We're about to do the chest workout right now. About to do the bench press. I'm about to show y'all how I get it in. All right. Before every workout, you do want to do a little stretch. I already did my longer stretch. I didn't record it, but chill. You always want to do a little stretch. All right. So first we're going to go in and just lift the bar. We're just going to lift the bar because, like I said, we want to get a good stretch in. Know what I mean? As you can see, when I'm lifting the bar, I'm not taking it lightly. I'm lifting it like it's actually weight on there. Taking it very serious. I think I did this about 20 times. Yep. I want to get that nice stretch. That's a nice stretch right there. We want to make sure we get that. We always like to lift the bar a few times before I start my bench press. If y'all don't know, bench press is a good full body workout. You know what I mean? Like it keeps everything nice and tight. I think it's a very fundamental workout. So it's very important for us to do that. Now we threw 135 on the bar. We're going to lift this a couple times. Want to start off not with your heaviest. Want to gradually move up. Know what I'm saying? Want to gradually move up. For me right now, since I'm going to do a full chest workout, this isn't just a max out on the bench type workout. We want to do a full chest workout. So I want to get reps in. I want to get a few reps in. So I go do 135 again. This right here is my second set. I did 2 sets of all these. Know what I'm saying? So let's get it in. Set 2, 135. Y'all see I'm trying to go down as slow as I can. Push it up. Not as slow as I can, but, pretty slow. Pretty slow. Then we're going to throw a little bit more weight on the bar. And knock 2 more sets out. This right here is going to be 185. Put 185 on the bar. But as y'all can see, I got the Mind Peace woke on. The t-shirt. Of course, y'all can check out the website, mpwcollection.com. I want y'all to check that out. Know what I'm saying? That's what it's about. That's what the gym is about. It's about studying yourself. That's what it's about, mindfulness. That's why I go to the gym, to make sure I stay mindful. It keeps me in the zone. It keeps me in the now. You don't want to be all over the place. When you're doing something like this bench press, your mind can't just be all over the place when you're doing something like this. You got to be locked in. That's why I think this is very important. You feel me? We got to lock in. Now, like I was saying, I'm trying to get a full chest workout. I want a nice pump, right? So that means I'm lifting a pretty decent amount of every weight that I put on the bar. I'm not maxing all the way out. I can't lift no more, but I'm not just going to do 2 reps or something like that. 1 rep just to get to the heavy weight. On every amount that I decide to put on the bar, I'm going to make sure I pump out a few reps. You feel me? This right here is the second set of 185. My second set. Go ahead and get it in. For real, y'all. I hope y'all understand how important the gym is. The gym is very important. That's the reason why I decided to drop gym content. Because I believe the gym is very important, and it got a lot to do with our mind. It got a lot to do with peace. It got a lot to actually do with being woke. Mind, peace, woke. So you got to get it. You got to get it in. You got to exercise your body. It's going to give you a better mind. Exercise your body. You're going to see more peace in your life. Exercise your body to study yourself. We got to exercise, y'all. We got to exercise. It's important to do so. Now we're going to 225. First set. As y'all can see, on every set, I did 2 sets of every amount of weight that I put on there. You know what I mean? I'm trying to really get it in. So if I was just going heavy and just trying to get to my top weight to max out, then I would not have necessarily done it the way that I done it. I would have done less reps. Now 225, this right here is a lot of weight for me. 165 body weight right now. I'm going up, so at 165, 225 on the bar, it's a decent amount of weight. It might not be my heaviest. As you can see, I only did it 3 times right there. So it might not be my very top weight, but it's definitely nothing to play with for me. But guess what? We still gonna get it in again. Like I said, we always gotta stretch. Gotta stretch. That right there is just a stretch. Gotta stretch. This right here is a pretty good chest workout. It's gonna work the chest pretty good. I think bench pressing is a fundamental workout movement that we all should be doing at least a little bit of. Get what I'm saying? It's good for the chest. It's good for the back, triceps, arms. You got a proper leg placement. Your legs got to be nice and strong. It helps with that. So yeah, y'all. Now what we gonna do? That right there is the second set at 225. So now we just gonna go back down. We're not gonna go up any higher than that. We just gonna go back down to 185. I think we're gonna do only 1 set. We're gonna go ahead and go down a lot faster than we came up. Meaning when I'm going up in weight, I'm taking about a 45-second break. About a 45 to a minute break when I'm going up in weight like that, when I'm going heavy. When I'm going back down, because it's getting lighter and lighter, then I'm taking even less of a break. You know what I mean? We're going to take even less of a break when we're going back down. Pretty much we're just going to take it off the bar and go back in. All right, y'all. We've been going up in weight. We're going to take more of a break. For me, I take more of a break when we're going up in weight. But when we're going back down in weight, we're only doing 1 set, going back down in weight. And we just going to knock it out. Take the weight off and knock it out. Go ahead and knock it out. This right here is back down to 135 where we started at. And we're just going to pump it out. And this right here, we pretty much going to do as many as we can. Not all the way into failure. I am in the gym by myself. I don't want to go all the way into failure, but pretty much. You want to go ahead and knock out as many as you can. All right. All right, y'all. So we done with the flat bench workout. Also, y'all, as y'all can see, man, put your weights away. Put y'all weights away, man. Re-rack your weights. Rack your weights. You get what I'm saying? Re-rack them. All right, y'all. We on the incline bench press now. The incline. So my incline is not as strong as my flat bench. So I started off at 95 pounds. We're going to go ahead and pump this a few times. Go ahead and get it started. Now, we don't only want to just do a couple. We want to go ahead and knock a few of them out. Because we're trying to get a good chest workout today. All right? That's what that is. At 95 was kind of not really doing it. So I had to do 135. Go ahead and put that 135 on there. Only did 95 pounds once so I can just get a good little stretch. But we have to put that 135 on there. We're going to knock this out for 2 sets. This right here is the first set of that 135. Like I said, we're going to go ahead and do a few of them. You want to go ahead and do a few of them if you can. And everybody, I want you to understand, you want to adjust the weights. Adjust the weight as you see fit. You know what I mean? Like, you want to adjust the weight as you see fit. What I'm trying to show you is the amount, the sets, how I'm adjusting my weights and the sets that I'm doing. This right here is the second set of 135. This is the second set of 135. All right. There you go. You want to knock out a few of those. All right. Now we're going to do that 185. 185. This right here is the first set of 185. You see me sitting there trying to get my mind right. Because for real, this 185 ain't nothing to play with for me on that incline bench. You know what I'm saying? So, got to get my mind right. You feel me? Like I said, this is why I go to the gym, to make sure my mind stay right, so I can stay in the zone, so I can know how to bounce back into the now. Because that's what's most important, being in the now and not worrying about the future, not worrying about the past, not worrying about anything else, but worrying about what exactly is going on right now. And that right there is what this is about. See the little head movement. It's like, whew, geesh. 185 was kind of heavy. But anyways, we're going to go back in. Second set, 185. Let's get it. Let's get it. And for real, y'all, you can go get a nice little gym workout doing this exact workout, a good chest workout doing this exact workout, and you can pretty much get it done in about 20 minutes, 15, 20 minutes for real. You know what I mean? So I see a lot of people lollygagging, a lot of people taking their time, a lot of people taking a lot of rest during breaks, during your little rest period. You get what I'm saying? But try not to take no more than a minute rest. Try not to take no more than a minute break, because if you're resting for too long, then I don't think that's proper. Unless you're going super heavy. I rest for a little bit longer when I'm trying to go super heavy and I'm really trying to max out and see where I am. Then I rest for a little longer to let it, heal, I guess. But this right here, I'm trying to get a good chest pump. I'm not trying to go as heavy as I can, but I'm trying to get a good chest pump. What's this? This right here is 205. That 185, I only did it 3 times right there. So it was pretty heavy to me, but I still went up in weight. This right here is 205. So let's get this up. Here we go. One time. Let's get it. That was heavy. I'm not gonna front. But guess what? Set 2. We're gonna go right back in. Just because it was, you feel me, kind of hesitant going back up, that don't mean we scared of it. We ain't scared of it. We still gonna go back in. Feel me? 205. Incline bench press. This right here is my second set. Let's go ahead and get it. Back up. All right, y'all. That right there's the second set. You see the head movement. It was like, whew, geesh, okay. Now we're going to go back down. We're going to go ahead and go back down. 185 now. And when we're going back down, y'all, you might end up doing even more reps going back down than you did going up. Because like I said, when you're going up in weight like that, you don't want to go until failure. But when you're going back down, you can get even closer to failure than what you was doing when you was going back up. Because you do want to get to a heavy amount of weight to really feel that burn. When we're going back down. So when you're going back down, you feel me? You want to do it with less breaks. You want to have less breaks, meaning you're going to have less time on your breaks. And you're going to go ahead and get it in. Now we at 135. We only did one set. When we're going back down, we're only doing one set. That's why we're going to knock out a couple more reps. You can probably knock out a couple more reps because you're only doing one set and then lowering the weight. All right. It's that 135. Pretty good. Now we're going to go back down to that 95. 95 pounds. This right here is just that little finisher. Go ahead and finish strong. Finish strong, y'all. Everything you do, finish strong. All right. The gym is important, y'all. Don't take it lightly. Do not take it lightly. I appreciate y'all for joining me. Check out the clothing brand. Most importantly, take control of your life. I'm out.